What is going on, everybody? My name is Zach. I hope you are doing well. Before we get into the video, if you are new here, please do consider pressing the like and subscribe button so you never miss news, tips, tricks, and ride-alongs with a healthy dose of humor. Today, I want to quickly talk to you about the worst order I've ever seen on DoorDash. So I got this offer yesterday, and some of you would obviously just say decline and move on, which is exactly what I did. However, I feel like I can use this specific order as a teaching opportunity. So some of you may not know what I'm about to say, and some of you might. So hopefully somebody out there learns something. So I am going to show you two different orders, and this is going to be really low tech today. I'm not doing any editing, so I'm going to show you on my other device here. And then I want you guys to pause the video, and I want you to tell me which of the two orders you think is worse. And then I'm going to tell you which one I think is the worst of the two. So this is the first order. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. So in case you can't, it is Petco, 5 orders, 6 items total, 59 miles for $33.33. So the second order I would like to show you is this one. So in case you couldn't see that, it's Subway, 1 item, 1.2 miles for $2.76. Pause the video. Tell me which one you think is worse. Did you pause the video? Anyway, okay, so my personal opinion, I think the $2.76 is worse. Let me explain why. So my market has a base pay of $2.75. This order is $2.76. This fuck knuckle tipped 1 cent. Now, I'm sure many of you have unfortunately seen this for yourself. This is, however, the first time I have personally witnessed somebody with that much disregard for a driver. So I've got some thoughts. The order was not going very far. Matter of fact, it was 1.2 miles. But to tip 1 cent, right? That, in my opinion, is far more insulting than not tipping at all. You know, at least in my mind, I can rationalize, oh, maybe somebody's just broke and that's the only way they're going to eat today. But if you tip 1 cent, that's just a middle finger to the drivers. So at least with the other order, the Petco order, I mean, you'd work your ass off for probably 2 or 3 hours doing that, but you would at least have some money to show for it, unlike this. So furthermore, the time of day that I got that specific order, that Subway is usually really busy at lunch, and I know I would have ended up waiting. So that also adds to the cons for that specific order. So furthermore, guys, let's talk about a customer who would do something like that. They clearly don't care. They thought they were being funny, or they just were being an asshole. Like, these are the kind of customers that are going to claim they didn't get the order and ask for extras. We should not be taking these orders. However, got a couple more thoughts. So this DoorDash allowing offers like this, in my opinion, is a real problem, as DoorDash continues to try to force drivers to be top dasher without improving the quality of the orders and the amount of money that we get paid. This is going to be detrimental to some drivers out there. There are drivers out there that unfortunately need to be top dasher in order to get any hours in their market. So this is going to force them to have a lower acceptance rate or to take horrible offers to keep their acceptance rate up. So, you know, it's a symptom of a bigger problem, in my opinion. The second thing, and the true reason that I'm doing this video, I wouldn't be doing this video just on this order specifically. This could potentially be a customer scam. I don't think it is, and I'll tell you guys why here in a little bit. But for those of you who are unaware, a customer, and they're not actually customers, they're just scammers. They don't have any intention of giving DoorDash any money. They have intentions of getting our money. What they will do is they will order something very, very small, like a bag of chips or like a cookie or something like that. And what they'll do is they'll wait until a driver accepts the order, and then they'll make contact with a driver claiming that they are from DoorDash support. They will say something along the lines of, there's a problem with your account or with the order, and we need your email address and password to your Dasher account so they can ensure that you get paid. Guys, DoorDash will never, ever contact you to get your password, ever. I don't think that's what's happening here, because typically they would make it a tip worth taking. But I figured I'd put these in together. So if you ever get a call from support needing your username and password, do not do it. DoorDash will not ask you to click any links sent in a text. And also the phone number that DoorDash calls from is different, has a different area code, if I'm not mistaken, than the phone number that a customer would call us from. So be wary if you get a phone call claiming it's support and they're talking about your pay. Typically we have to reach out to them. But again, red flag, run. If they ask you for your password, you should hang up on that person immediately and call support and tell them what happened. I actually almost lost my Postmates. There we go. Took a minute. My Postmates earnings. This was, I guess it was like last summer. And what had happened was, at the time, unfortunately, I wasn't being very bright, and I was using the same password for most of my stuff, which is no longer the case. One of my accounts got compromised, and my username and password was, for my email, was put in this big, massive file that was leaked online. And so somebody got into my email account, and they saw an email from Postmates. So they decided to try, and I'm assuming that this is how it happened at least. So they signed into my Postmates account with the same username and password for my, my email, and they got in. So fortunately, Postmates had a two-factor authentication, and when they changed my banking information, I got a text. So I finished the delivery I was on at the time, rushed home, changed the password for that, switched to my banking back, and I changed the passwords for all of my driving accounts. So anyway, guys, to wrap things up, that shit is just disrespectful. Tipping 1 cent to a driver, come on, man. What kind of a fuck knuckle does that? Seriously, that's like me being a waiter in a restaurant and bringing you this much water. Like, it's uncalled for. It's disrespectful. It's uncalled for. Obviously, we should decline those orders 100% of the time. But again, it's a symptom of a bigger problem. People assume that they have to take crap like that. So, unfortunately, I'm sure that person got their 1 cent tip order delivered. If not the way it was, it got doubled. So, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Go back to the beginning of the video if you need to, and let me know which of the two orders you think is worst. And please let me know what your worst ever offer was. Not necessarily order you did, but offer. I look forward to hearing from you all in the comment section below. My name is Zach. I'll catch you soon.